1, 2, 3.
Direct variation goes through the origin.
And the origin is 0, 0. Then Much White not going to say nothing. I'm going to see how you all start off. And it's the last time. You're going to say direct variation goes through the origin, and the origin is 0, 0. 1, 2, 3. It's one question. All you got to do is pick the graph and go through the origin. You're going to say, what's the origin? Where did it go? Say it, Sharon, because you got to find that question that draws graphs and tells you that it goes through the origin. Good morning. Welcome back to another video. It's Thursday, the last day of the week for me. And who's excited? I am. These 4-day work weeks are going by fast. This is my first one, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but they going by fast. And I just had fun yesterday on the Chit Chat. It was just a quick little video that you're probably watching before this one because I uploaded it. I will be uploading that one today, and then I'll be uploading this one tomorrow. So my summer teacher little vlogs, Chit Chats, whatever you want to call them, I will be posting the next day. I'm just not going to put the pressure on me to get them out. So I just wanted to explain to you that I'll be putting them out one day later. And that's because I want to add a few snippets of me teaching. I'm trying to get ready for my new channel, so bear with me. I'm just using y'all to help me, give me some feedback or whatever, and get out of my, I don't look right stage, or I'm too fat for this, too skinny. I ain't never too skinny. Let's be clear. Guys, I want to lose so much weight, y'all think my head is just a bobblehead, because I got a big head. If y'all don't know, this head is big. But the body matches. But then, when you lose all that weight, this head ain't going nowhere. So, this body, yeah, you're going to say I'm a bobble. Miss Kid, don't lose no more weight. What? What's not too much weight? If the fat is on your body, get rid of it. Because who's carrying it? I don't want to carry it. You carry it. And I feel like we should stop telling people what they should and should not do, and support them. If they want to look like a bobblehead, girl, go ahead. That bobblehead, that hair look good on you. Just uplift them. They know what they look like in the mirror, and they made a decision. That's like when those kids in my class, they know what grade they got. They made a decision. I'm telling you, that book says let them do them. So let me be a bobblehead. Y'all, I ain't got no sense. Don't pay me no attention. So today, my students still were going over category 2. There are 3 categories in Algebra 1, the way the test is broken up. We do have new SOLs, but 2023 version, but I'm teaching the 2016 version to the kids that's grandfathered in. And I know that test like the back of my hand. There's no planning, girl. I just go in there and do what I do. Okay. And so I just want to show y'all a few snippets. I got to get permission from the kids. I was trying to, in my editing, because I use iMovie. I haven't paid for anything, and you get what you pay for. And it's not about the money. I will invest whatever I have to invest to be better at what I do, but I don't know how to use it. So there's this whole, you got all this stuff to do, and then you got to learn a new platform. Y'all help me. What am I need an editor. I wish I was at the point where I was making money and I was like, here's my footage, do your thing. I like editing, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind it, but I don't have the software, and I don't know the other software. So I got 2 choices. I'm looking at Final Cut Pro, and I'm looking at, is it DaVinci? Or is that, yeah, something like that. I think I'm leaning toward the DaVinci, and I really want to purchase it today. And then I just might have to play around with it, because what I want to do is add images on the screen. But right now I got to go to Canva, make my image, put it as a green screen, and then upload it. And I don't mind, but it don't fit. So you got 50 million tries to get it right. And so let me give you a quick example. I videoed myself yesterday, and I wanted to put emojis on the kids' faces so I didn't have to ask permission to post them, because you wouldn't see them. Well, I got the emojis, I took the screenshot, but then you got to take the screenshot of every time they move their head, because the emoji moving like this. But if it was in the software, I could cut and I could just move them where they need to go. Where my YouTubers at? Where my YouTubers at? I need a course. I just need to invest. I need to take it. Maybe I'll do an hour a day trying to practice with the editing and watch videos. I don't know. Y'all give me some suggestions, because I want to be A1 when I do my math videos. I know this channel is kind of easy because I do it like a real, what do I call myself? A reality show. So it's raw, you know, very few edits. I just usually take out like my coughs and my sniffs. If I mispronounce a word or stumble, sometimes I talk too fast, I cut all of that out. I edit every video. You'd be surprised how many times I go in a video, because, you know, I still have the drainage in my ears, and so I have this nasal drip, which reminds me I need to do my Flonase. I'm really starting to stick to a regimen. The doctor said I have to do it, so we're just gonna do it. So that was a little tangent that I didn't plan on going on, but that's where I'm at with that. So videos is something that is important. I'm pulling out my camera. It was blurry yesterday, so I'm gonna get the camera guy at my school. He's just a photographer. That's not his job at my school, but he helps me. So I'm gonna get him to look at my settings, make sure everything's okay. Film a little bit of me doing what I do. I thought yesterday's footage was cute. I was singing, Tell Me Why, and then my co-teacher said, not something about a dotted line, and he brought it in. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. We vibing. And he's just in there for LEAP for the summer, and LEAP is because the kids speak a second language, and so they get LEAP specialists. So he came in, and I have my co-teacher, and we just in there doing the thing. We trying to help these kids, and they want to learn. So this is the type of behaviors that I'm used to. They're students, they're talking, you know, they were getting off task, but they're not disrespectful. Okay, we know they're gonna be kids. I don't get mad at you being a kid. I get mad when you think you're grown. So when I correct them, they like, don't call my mama. That's what I want to see. I want to see some fear that when I say call your mama, not in summer school, Miss Kim. That's what I want. I want you to understand your child don't have to be perfect. My children are not perfect, but they're not gonna be disrespectful. That's where I draw the line. So we're not getting on that tangent, but they're not disrespectful. Everybody, for the most part, is trying. We see that they're struggling, and I have to tell them, look, this is what happens when you're walking the halls. So part of the thing that I recorded yesterday that you won't get to see, because I only took out a 33-second snippet, is that the student was like, Miss Ken, you ain't playing today. Right, because we don't have time. And I like that he said it. I said, I'm on my A game, and that's what I need you to be on, because I'm telling him to type it in, and he's saying, I got you, give me a minute. So I asked him, when you go to McDonald's and you order your food, and they be like, hey, Lewis, give me a minute. Or sir. He was like, what? McDonald's ain't even no restaurant. I say, okay. He's like, Chick-fil-A. So he started comparing McDonald's to Chick-fil-A, which he was not understanding. I was not talking about the restaurant itself. We're talking about customer service, which he did get to, that Chick-fil-A had better customer service. And so that's what I told him. You don't want the delayed reaction. That's why students are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, because they have delayed reactions to what the teacher's saying. You cannot be sitting in a class and the teacher's like, okay, we're going to type this equation in, and then you got 5 minutes before you type the equation in. So 3 or 4 people who want A's type the equation in, and now we're supposed to wait on you because you didn't type the equation in. I don't know what a happy medium is. Y'all got some suggestions? These your kids, what do we do? Okay, because I have to get through the lesson. And if I sit there and wait for you to take 5 minutes, which you're going to take 10, then we're going to take 20, you need to know. And what college are you going to that the teacher going to wait for you to catch up? So these are bad habits that I try to break as freshmen, to know that when the teacher is teaching, you have to keep up. Or if you are typing in slow, that's different. We're not talking about those kids, oh, my kids don't process no. Sitting there looking like this, that's not trying. Now you're typing it in, you're hitting the wrong buttons, you're getting confused. I'll take that all day. But I'm not gonna take you sitting there doing this. And I know people say, okay, well, he might have a learning disability. Well, I ain't got no paperwork. If I don't have no paperwork, you ain't got no learning disability. It has not been diagnosed. So I'm gonna give you a second. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 people. Type. Guys, I don't know. And y'all not commenting. I don't know what happened. I was getting all the engagement and commenting. Are y'all getting tired of me? Because if you're getting tired of me, let me know. Put it in the comments. We sick of you, Miss Ken. I take constructive criticism, and I'll just go a different route. But I need to hear what y'all doing this summer. Tell me how things are going, what you working on, okay? I'm going to just run down my list real quick. And baby, I'm probably going to leave some stuff out because it's a long list. First of all, I need to start my new YouTube channel, so I need to do like an intro video. I need to do a meet the faces behind the brand. So me and Miss White got to do a video, and we want to get glammed up and do a really nice one. I want it to be professional, so we're working on setting that up. But the videos will probably come out before we do a meet the brand video, but that's on the books. I want to talk to the teachers about how to use my YouTube channel to move forward in their classrooms this school year. So I want to come on and give you some tips. Then I want to teach the students what they need to be doing when they use the videos so that they can move forward. So this is like a pilot program I got going on. And so I need to I need to develop how I'm going to determine the students know their videos and the teachers know theirs. Now I know I could do teacher edition and student edition, and I can do playlists and I can do units. So I got to write all that out because I want it to be systematic. I want it to already be plotted, okay? Because I already know the units, so you can go ahead and make the list. This is the teacher edition, this is the student edition, so I'm probably gonna have 2 playlists. I don't know if I want to break it down further into units, because maybe I can have a student edition where you can just go in there and see all the student ones, but then I can break it down into, okay, this is unit 1, we're going to teach translation evaluation. This is a unit 2, I'm going to do laws of exponents and polynomials. This is the next unit. Okay, I'm getting it. That's what I'm talking about right there. Just brainstorming with you guys has gotten my little ideas flowing. And that's what happens. I just need to talk to somebody. And they be like, yeah, Miss Kent, or no, Miss Kent, or do this, Miss Kent. I like that. So I'm going to be planning these videos more than just getting on there. It will not be a reality show, except the teaching, like watching me teach. That's going to be funny because the kids, girl, we would get on tangents. And I listened to myself yesterday, and I got to work on me. So recording myself just for footage to evaluate myself as an instructor is really good, because if I ever become a math coach, which is a goal of mine, I think that's where I want to head, a curriculum specialist, versus just being in the classroom. I'm talking like when I get to be like 65. I think I got a good 10 years left in me in the classroom, because I want to drop the mic. When I leave out the classroom or any state test, I need to be hitting 100% no matter what they throw at me. So I need to master my craft. And when I hit that 100% that year that every student passed, no retakes, oh, that's my last year in the classroom. I don't care when it is. Where I'm at, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills, but I'm done. I'm leaving out with a bang. When I drop the mic, I'm out. And I want to do it with the low-level kids too. So that's my goal. That's my ultimate goal as a teacher. And I cannot come out the classroom until I drop the mic. Drop the mic, baby. We're trying to get 100% pass rate, no retakes. So I keep saying it because I like the way it sounds. And I may not hit it. I might have, and the goal is if you don't hit it by 65, you're done. I'm 54. So I'm about to head into my next school year, which is my 54-55 school year. So, then by the time I turn 65, that's 10 years, when the school ends. If I haven't hit it, I'm going to come out the classroom. So I'll be planning that as well. And then I will be merging into something else. So I got 10 years to get my master's and my doctorate. By 65, I need to have my doctorate degree. Okay, that's where I want to be, in education or math education or maybe content creating, because this is where I really want to be. But I still want to teach. So you'll get some snippets of me on this channel, some teacher vlogs, teacher chit chats, and I'm gonna be putting them in the front or the end, or entwining them into the feed as I get better, and just see some of my instructional strategies of how I teach the kids. I do believe in recall, and so I get them to chant a lot. They don't like it, and then I just keep doing it until they start saying it. And then I start giving consequences. Well, you can stay after school with me and say it, or I can come to your house and say it. I can call you on the phone and we can say it. Like what you want to do, but you got to say it. Okay, so if y equals kx, direct variation, goes through the origin, b equals 0. You got to know it. So how are you gonna learn it? You didn't learn it by listening to me. Did y'all remember what I just said? No. Now say it with me. Direct variation goes through the origin, b equals 0. When you chant that enough, you're gonna see it. Okay, m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. You got to say it, then write it, then say it, then write it. So I teach my kids how to study. I teach my kids what does it take for you to learn it. Then if that's not how you learn, then tell me. And if you don't have a way, then it's my way. Because you got to have a way, and we got to discuss your way, and then I got to see progress your way. And if you don't, try my way. But I promise you, I'll never fail you, leave you. I'm always going to be right here for you. So that's where I'm at, guys. I'm going to leave on that note. I love y'all. I thank y'all for rocking with me. But I'm asking all my subscribers to leave me a comment today. If you watch this video, if I got 400 views, I need 400 comments. I'll take a thumbs up. I'll take a green heart. Come on, where you at? Why you can't help me? YouTube not putting me out there because y'all not engaging. I got 12 people liking the videos. If you don't like it, maybe you need to leave a comment. Well, Miss Ken, I really didn't feel in this video. Don't do a thumbs down. That might hurt my feelings. But a comment, that ain't gonna hurt. I don't care what that say. I ain't gonna delete it either. And I'm gonna come back with a nice thank you. I receive it. Or yeah, that ain't gonna change. That's who I am. That's all I got for you. One way or the other. We ain't gonna be mad. That's another thing. I said I was gonna stop. Don't get mad because people don't like what you said. Don't get mad because they didn't agree with you. Be okay with it. And smile. Unspeakable joy. So until the next time, guys. See you later.